Hello friends, this video is about 100 most valuable German stamps. The first is Beta 9 Cruiser Error stamp issued in 1851 and it is a color error. Next is Oldenburg 1/3 GR black on green paper issued in 1859. Next stamp is Audrey Hepburn stamp issued in 2001 and this was sold for $176,000 US. Next stamp is Cursed Fest Error stamp and this was issued in 2016 and this was sold for $112,000. 1922 mark Germania stamp with rare quadrifoil watermark tops and the value is around $65,000. 5M Kaiser Wilhelm II invert error stamp issued in 1905 and its value is $60,000. Now this is one Cruiser Black or Schwarzer inset stamp issued in 1849 and value is $44,000. Now Section 3 Pfennig red stamp 1850 and this was sold for $30,300 US. Olympic Games semi-postal stamp issued in 1980 and this was sold for $22,460. Imperforate Wehen 3 Cruiser Road stamp issued in 1850. Next is half NG black on pale blue paper stamp issued in 1851 and its value is around 16,000. Now 1949 Wardenberg mini sheet and it is a cancelled block of 4 sold for $572 US. Vinita provisional 3 Pfennig stamp 1901 and it is a single color mark. 1920 Danzig with double error and the center and overprint is inverted. Next is Germany 1875 to 77 Pfennig 25p deep yellow brown and it is lightly hinged. Next is 1875 2M violet purple beautiful color lightly hinged and fine and this was sold for $850. 1875 2M violet purple beautiful color well centered fresh and very fine. Now next is 1889 2M dull violet purple rich color fresh and fine and hand stamped guarantee marked. Now 1884 2M rose lilac bright color with hinge remnant and fine appearance. Next is 1880 to 83 Pfennig 50p olive green well centered and never hinged and very fine. 1889 10p carmine red 1900 Reichspots 1M dark carmine red. It is also well centered and never hinged. Next is 1889 10p dark rose carmine. It is never hinged and post office fresh. It is 1900 Reichspots 3M black violet type 2 and it is a right margin single. Now 1900 Reichspots 5M slate and carmine type 3 and white and red is retouched. Now 1901 3p on right half of 5p green Veneta provisional sheet margin single. 1901 surcharged 3p on right half of 5p green it is Veneta provisional. Now 1902 Ludwig's Rig 2p to 5m complete set with additional 2m Gothic script. Next is also 1902 Deutsch's Rig 2p to 80p complete set of imperforate horizontal pairs never hinged. Now 1906 20p well centered never hinged and very fine. Its value is 1200 euros. 1920 1M vermilion and magenta fiscal watermark never hinged fresh and very fine. Now 1923 surcharge 1 ml RT on 100M violet purple. Next is 1926 20p Beethoven horizontal watermark and it is extremely fine and lightly hinged. 1930 it is a 1M green with top inscription and it is unused without gum. 1933 to 36 Hindenburg 6p dark green imperforate right margin horizontal pair. Now 1948 band and net overprints double complete set of 52 values. Next is 1948 band and net overprints inverted and it is also complete set of 52 values. Now next is 1954 Hughes complete set in blocks of 4, never hinged and fine to very fine. Germany Air Post 1912 gel per hunt 1M on 10p, lightly hinged and fine. Now next is Germany Air Post 1912 overprinted EELP set of 2, never hinged and fine to very fine. Germany Air Post 1912 Rogensberg 10p black hinge remnant and part original gum. Germany Air Post 1924 Pigeon 5p to 30p complete set, right margin imprints. Germany Air Post 1930 2M Ultramarine Moon over the airship variety and it is hinged. Germany Air Post 1931 Polar Flight set of 3, never hinged and post office fresh. Now Germany Air Post 1934 complete set in horizontal pair, never hinged and fine to very fine. Now Germany Air Post 1955 left Hansa 5p imperforate single and very fine appearance. Now this is very fine never hinged British made propaganda forgery with Hans Frank on 20p. Next is 1923 imperforate block 200M violet blue and it is never hinged mint. German Reichs Michael number 496 to 498 Chicago 1933, it is mint never hinged. Now this is German Ukraine Alexander State M2 licks with PPP certificate, only 15 pieces exist. Now German fakes for Great Britain compressed Michael number 2 times and the value is around $8,000. German fakes for Great Britain compressed Michael numbers and its value is around 8,000. Now moment German colonies Mariana Island and it is mint original gum. Now this is 1915 German colonies Togo French occupation 50 Pfennig jetted mint and it is signed. German Empire stamp 1872 1/3 Groschen printed on both sides and it is very unique. Now Schleswig-Holstein German state and it is a rare use stamp with certificate. Now Germany German office in China 1900, it is used with photo attest. Now German occupation mint never hinged and signed twice with original gum. Now German East Africa Mafia Island, it is very fine never hinged block of 4. Next is 1914 German Marshall Island British occupation 5S on 5M and with overprint. German colonies 1900 Tianjin China hand stamp 3p and there is double overprint. 1915 German colonies Togo French occupation 20 Pfennig jetted mint and signed. Schleswig-Holstein German state, it is a rare use stamp with certificate. This was sold for $2,700. Now this is German colonies Caroline Island 1899 and it is accompanied with BPP certificate. 1875 German office in Turkey 20p 4runner used and it is $50. Weimar Republic German Empire 1923, it is overprinted stamp 2 milli on 200 mark. Now moment German colonies Mariana 1899, it is mint original gum and is accompanied with certificate. Moment German colonies Mariana 1899, it is also used and is accompanied with a certificate. Now this is German Reichs 27A mint never hinged accompanied with a certificate and this was sold for $2,000. German occupation France Fortress Lorient mint never hinged and edition 200. This is German 1898 and it is Southwest Africa overprinted Dude-6 Reek. German Reek 1872 postmarked and BPP certificate. This was sold for $2,000. German office in Marshall Island year 1897 to 1990 and it is used. German colonies New Britain GRI Marshall and it is 2D by 10p double surcharge. Moment German colonies 1905. 2516 mint with original gum. Now German Bavaria 1849 1 KR black plate 1 used and with certificate. Now next stamp is German Reek unused and with signature and BPP certificate. This was sold for about $1400. German Reek small shield BPP certificate, and this was sold for $1400. Next is Har A1 Type 1 tested print on German Empire. It is unused 1920. German Reek mint never hinged and is accompanied with BPP certificate, and this was sold for $1300. German Reeks Journal Government 1970 P2 test print green and issued in 1942. Now German Office Morocco 1903 surcharge new plates, and it is mint never hinged. 50C German Greece, and it is a felt post packet stamp, mint never hinged. Now Germany Postage Stamp Sismondo certificate, and this was sold for about $800. Next is 1912 airmail with inscription, and its value is around $750. Germany stamp Wagner mint never hinged, issued in 1933. Deutsches Reich famous people. Now this is a local post mint lightly hinged single stamp, and this was sold for $500. Next is Germany Third Reich Bohemia Moravia stamp perfect mint never hinged. This is Germany World War II occupied Albania imperforate mint never hinged stamp, and it is a pair. Then Third Reich's Germany 1938, and it is a complete set, and the value was $389. Now this is also a Germany stamp margin piece, and it is mint never hinged, issued in 1902. German Deutsche Reichs post 10 Pfennig, and this was sold for $1000. German Reichs postmarked Dulken, and is accompanied with BPP certificate, and this was also sold for $1000. German State Hamburg stamp 1859, and it is very fine, superb and used. Now German State Hamburg stamp issued in 1864, it is also used, and this was sold for $1000. German occupation France, and it is Dunkirk pair, and is accompanied with a certificate. Now this is 1944 Belgium SS Legion landmark error, and it is felt post stamp. Next is Germany postage stamp proof never hinged Sismondo certificate, and this was sold for about $895. Germany unissued, and it is a souvenir sheet collection 1941. Now Germany Brunswick stamp, and it is very fine and used. This was sold for $279. Okay friends, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.